Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with the Book of Boba Fett. Last time on the Book of Boba Fett we had Return of the Mandalorian, which, for all intents and purposes, was really just The Mandalorian Season 3 Episode 0, as, yeah, it did not feature Boba Fett in the slightest. The most was at the end we had a cameo by Fennec Shand, and that was it. We followed the Mandalorian as he continued his lonely dad routine, and he learned about the Darksaber from the armorer, and did keep the Darksaber as well. He trained with it, and then kept it after a duel with Paz Vizsla, I believe. Yeah, Paz the Salt Vizsla. It doesn't work. It doesn't work as well. I think I was calling him post-Vizsla, because the guy in Clone Wars is pre-Vizsla, but yeah. Anyway, but after that, Mando left the Halo, the crazy Halo planet thing in space that was amazing, and he went back to Tatooine. Hooray. But he went to Tatooine, talked to Amy Sedaris about getting a replacement for the Razor Crest, and the two of them fixed up an old Naboo starfighter, I believe, and he used it and had to escape the fuzz, and then eventually he was approached by Fennec Shand to help with the whole war with the Pikes. However, he said that he needed to go visit a little friend real quick. So yeah, now, last episode I was speculating what we would do for the next 3 episodes. Turns out there's only 2 episodes left. There's this, and then the next episode is actually the finale, so there's that. That kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm very curious as to where we're going in these 2 episodes, because yeah, this season, while I've thoroughly enjoyed this season, I will say the whole plot with, Boba going against the Pikes really has not been focused on a lot, so I don't know if we're going to actually get any sort of resolution in this season or not, so yeah. But yeah, we will just have to see. So let's just go ahead and get right into this episode of the Book of Boba Fett. Here we go.
It's all there. We'll leave the spice and take the credits back to Mos Eisley. The rest will follow.
Do you know where you are, gentlemen?
Hey! It's Cobb Vanth!
Make it through.
Not fast enough. Man, he shot 3 of them. That is spice right there. Ooh. Into the wind. Ooh! Ooh, listen to that music! From the desert comes a stranger. What a name. Hey, Mando. Did he, find whatever the new Jedi temple or something? Oh my god. It's R2. Are we gonna see Luke? What the hell? Oh, there's a bunch of them. Oh. Is he, building a new Jedi temple? With whatever the hell these things are? I don't know if I like them. They're kind of creepy. R2?
Hey, droid.
You alright? Hey. Grogu. Whoa! Okay, we're just gonna see him. Hold on, let me look at him again. That looked really good. That... Is that an effect, or is that just a new actor? Is he Luke's only apprentice? That's got to be a new guy, right? Jiminy Christmas, he looks a hell of a lot like Mark Hamill, though.
Alright, let's go for a walk.
They don't show him talking, which is interesting.
Size matters not.
Hold on, I'm fucking blown
That's
away
how
by
he
this.
talked. He would speak in riddles.
Nuh. Oh, shit. Order 66. Oh no, top knot. Damn. How did he get away then?
Welcome back.
Whoa!
You.
I was not expecting this.
I didn't expect to see you here.
We're watching Boba Fett, right? Why do I have to keep asking that?
Family.
Oh, so they
I'm going
met.
to help train Grogu.
I'm not. Master Luke is.
Oh my god.
Then what are you doing here?
We skipped their meeting? Damn it.
That's my question for you. Let us take a walk.
Mandalorians and Jedi. Different as salt and pepper. As different as Wonder Bread and a knife.
As a Mandalorian foundling, he should have this. It's his right.
He is a Mandalorian Jedi,
Foundling.
technically.
Perhaps he is a Padawan now.
Why not both?
Grogu misses you a great deal. If he sees you, it will only make things more difficult for him.
I get that.
Make sure he's protected.
Damn, man. That's so rough. But honestly, I get it. He's a dad having a hard time letting go of his son. Oh, Luke has him on his back. That's just great.
Let's see you jump. Really? That's all you got?
Nah, come on, we know how Yoda jumps.
Feel the force flow through you.
I could take an entire show about this, by the way.
You're trying too hard. Don't try. Do.
Now he gets to pass that crap back.
Look. The wide world exists in balance.
Which reminds me of
Feel
Star
the
Wars
force
Visions a bit.
all around you. You will find balance as well.
Oh, man. Are we... We're not spending the whole episode here, are we? You know the thing, though? Luke should probably... Or even Ahsoka should teach Din Djarin how to use the Darksaber. Ugh! Duh! Reflexes. Ooh, good job.
Very good.
Oh my god, look at him. Our boy's growing up. I mean, I'd be curious, like, because he's still not Yoda's size yet. So I'd be curious, you know, with him with a lightsaber, you know? At what point does he get a lightsaber? Oh my god, yes. Let these two interact on screen. Again, I feel robbed that they didn't show their first meeting. Well, Grogu, we only have one of those.
You've taught him well.
It's more like he's remembering than I'm actually teaching him anything.
Remembering stuff from the Jedi Temple.
Sometimes the student guides the master.
Nuh.
You brought him a gift.
Beskar. The best thing a Jedi could have, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder if his heart is in it.
So much like your father.
Oh. I could like I could probably cry right now if I really let myself go.
Will I see you again?
Perhaps. May the Force be with you.
Oh. I hope you see each other again. Don't be just a one-time thing. We now return to the Book of Boba Fett.
This is the Mandalorian, Din Djarin.
Sup?
Thanks to him and Chrysanthemum, we now have enough experienced muscle to act as enforcers.
Just
The
them.
mods have done
I
a
mean,
thorough job of
well,
surveying the streets, but
good
we
job,
lack
mods.
the numbers to cover our territory if an all-out war comes. We need foot soldiers.
I might be able to help with that.
Oh. Go back to the village. Oh my god. Wow. So they got the Crate Dragon skull. Yeah. Go back to Mos Pelgo.
You want to park your starship, you gotta do it out there in the flats.
I'm looking for Marshal Vanth.
I don't think you heard what I said.
I heard you.
I'll take it from here, Deputy.
Oh, he's got a deputy now. It looks like him, too.
He's new.
Nah.
Still a bit jumpy. Is that a Naboo starfighter?
That it is.
That's what it started off as.
Yeah. Got a lot of shit from the
Haven't seen you
Jawas.
since you gave up your armor.
The piece is intact, Mando. We took out that dragon. My people don't want to fight no more.
Your
Wow.
town might be good for now, but it's all part of the same planet.
Is part of the ribcage
We
in
need
here?
good people to step up, or the spice is bound to come through these parts. Mos Pelgo might be good right now.
Freetown.
What?
It's called Freetown now.
We changed the name. Suits us better.
Well,
Oh.
I fought side by side with the citizens of Freetown,
Nah.
and they're brave people. And the Pike Syndicate has us outnumbered, and we need your help.
The town wants no part of it. That's a city folk fight.
But they're already showing up here.
I'll tell you what. Things are tough around here. But I'll see what I can do.
Any is better than nothing. What the hell? Who? Is that... Wait, who is that? Wait. No way.
Cad Bane.
And who might you be?
Whatever Fett is paying you, we'll match.
Oh no!
You've got to do is stay put and let things play out.
Oh no!
Hey, the marshal ain't for sale.
Deputy, he's about to die.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh!
I'd be careful where I was sticking my nose if I were you.
It's Cad Bane.
This planet's seen enough violence.
You should have never given up your armor.
Oh shit. Oh no! He's got numbers, but he's Cad Bane. Oh, what if he kills the deputy instead? Oh! Oh! Yeah, deputy's dead.
Tatooine belongs to the Syndicate,
Oh, shit.
as long as the spice keeps running.
He may have just
Everyone
clipped
will be
him.
left alone.
Oh, man. Yeah, you can't outdraw him. Even Hunter couldn't outdraw him. Oh, God! We are in for it now.
Wait! You forgot your katana!
Oh, no! It's a bomb! Ooh. That's the first act of war. Oh my God, we're back here? Beskar
The
chainmail.
Mandalorian wanted you to have this.
Wait.
But before you take it, I will give you a choice.
Oh no. What's in there? A lightsaber.
This is a lightsaber.
Green.
It belonged to my teacher, Master Yoda.
It's Yoda's lightsaber?
And now, I'm offering it to you.
God's sake, you're gonna make him choose?
It will take you many years to master the ways of the Force, and you may never see the Mandalorian again. Because, Grogu, a short time for you is a lifetime for someone else.
Luke, I don't think this is the way. But I get why he's doing it.
Which do you choose?
Oh. Directed by Dave Filoni. Alright then. Holy Toledo, that was absolutely brilliant. You know, there's a part of me that's conflicted. A bit. We'll say a bit. Because this season has been so fascinating that it does not want to stick to its own main plot. Like, in the first 4 episodes, you had the flashbacks. And then, after the flashbacks, which took up more screen time, honestly, than the whole thing with the Pikes, then you had last episode, which was all about the Mandalorian. And then you had this episode that, when it wasn't about the Mandalorian, it was about Luke Skywalker and Grogu. Boba Fett had a cameo in his own episode. And maybe one thing is, because we know that next episode is the season finale, there's a part of me that's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong. All of this, especially over the past 2 episodes, has been absolutely brilliant. But we were watching the Book of Boba Fett, and now I'm not sure what we're watching anymore. You know what? I'll tell you what we're watching. We're watching Star Wars now. And that's fine. That's all great. But the first 4 episodes, even though, yes, the flashbacks took up more than the present-day stuff with being the new daimyo of Tatooine, it was still about Boba Fett. So, the fact that these last 2 episodes, he's just been out, I find that to be kind of strange, you know? Like, I don't know if there was a better way of doing this, you know? Like, and I get it, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because, again, I'm conflicted. Because while everything we've seen for the past 2 episodes has been absolutely brilliant, I do feel like we've taken the focus away from Boba Fett. You know? This is the Book of Boba Fett. But last episode was about the Mandalorian. This episode has been about the Mandalorian and Luke Skywalker and Grogu and Cobb Vanth. You know? More characters that have... There were more characters in this episode that appeared in The Mandalorian than have appeared in the Book of Boba Fett. You know? So, now I can only assume next episode, being the finale, will be a 100% switch back to being about Boba Fett. I hope it's a long episode, too, you know? I'd even be down for like an hour and a half episode or something. Like, I hope it's, long, because I hope there's enough. I hope there's enough of Boba Fett, you know? So I don't know. I'm conflicted, but it's strange because it's like I'm conflicted, but at the same time, I absolutely love everything that's happened over these past 2 episodes, you know? So, let me know what you guys think. Are you conflicted as well about the focus of this show being taken away from Boba Fett for 2 episodes? 2 episodes of 7! We're only getting 7 episodes, and 2 of them have been away from Boba Fett. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but more to, let's stop being conflicted. Let's talk about this episode at the very least. From the desert comes a stranger. From the desert comes a stranger, which we thought it was, I was just sort of thinking, oh, it's the Pikes coming to Cobb Vanth, or maybe it's Cobb Vanth coming to them, but no. In the middle of all of this, oh my god, why did I not think about that the Pikes would hire someone like him, you know? That the Pikes hired Cad Bane. This episode had Luke Skywalker, a good Luke Skywalker. I don't know how they did that. That was magic or something. I don't know if they've just found an actor who looks identical to Mark Hamill, or if the technology has just improved since the end of season 2 of Mando. But wow, that I can't think that there was any technology in that. I think they just found someone. Now, I imagine they still synthesized his voice, because that's what they did at the end of Mando, was they synthesized a young Mark Hamill voice. But I don't know, how did they... Oh, he looked so brilliant. None of the uncanny valley that Star Wars has had, you know? Between Luke at the end of Mando, Tarkin and Leia in Rogue One, like, there was none of that in this. Like, he looked 100% like Mark Hamill from the 70s or the 80s, you know? Like, that was incredible. You know, just to see that was really great. And in an episode with a brilliant-looking Luke Skywalker, we also had Ahsoka. We had Ahsoka and Luke Skywalker interacting. Something we've never had. And then... and then they dropped Cad Bane. Cad Bane in live action. The first appearance of a live-action Cad Bane. Oh my god. That... Now, I will say... now, first off, okay, when you start to see a bit more of the outline, it's the hat that gave it away. And I saw the hat and I was like, oh my god, don't tell me it's actually Cad Bane. And sure enough, it was. I will say, the skin was pretty light, a lighter blue than they've used in the Clone Wars and in the Bad Batch and stuff. But it's okay. There is a bit, like, I have to get another look at him. It's just kind of strange. You know what it is? It's the exact same thing. Presumably, you guys have seen season 1 of the Bad Batch. If you haven't seen my reactions to season 1 of the Bad Batch, go check those out. God, I'm so happy I do these Star Wars reactions, you know? Because these are so great. But in season 1 of the Bad Batch, you had Fennec Shand. And... I will say there was a bit of weirdness, like, especially when she took off her helmet, and it's like, yeah, this is kind of weird, because I got used to Fennec Shand on The Mandalorian, you know, I got used to Ming-Na Wen. So here's CG Ming-Na Wen, and it's like, okay, well, that's kind of weird. And it's sort of the same thing here, where it's like, alright, here's a live-action Cad Bane, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to get used to that, but all right, I'll get used to that. But it's interesting. Definitely, though, the skin on him, like, and I guess he was never in Rebels, so the last place we see Cad Bane is in the Bad Batch. That's the last place you see him because he's not in Rebels. That's exactly it. That's the last place you see him. So, yeah, he has his duel with Hunter. He kidnaps Omega, and then he eventually has his fight with Fennec Shand. And I think that's it, unless there's more after his fight with Fennec Shand, but I can't remember. But yeah, so that's the last place in the timeline that we saw him, and now we're seeing him here. Boy, oh boy, that's amazing. And yeah, honestly, it's, again, I'm gonna have to get used to his live action look, but it's pretty solid. I will say, it's kind of strange to see him against Cobb Vanth, because Cobb Vanth, he's a guy, you know, and especially in Freetown, formerly known as Mos Pelgo, there weren't really any aliens there other than the bartender, but even he's pretty, you know, stock. I guess, you know, he's kind of colorless, you know, he's just sort of muted colors, a lot of browns, but yeah, like, and then you get, like, the Sand People in that episode of The Mandalorian, you know, like, so there's not really any, like, out there designs at Mos Pelgo. Then this blue dude with red eyes and tubes shows up, and it's like, whoa, this dude's crazy. It's like, he looks so, it's almost a bit jarring seeing him with Cobb Vanth, you know? But brilliant. I love it still. And the thought of him meeting Boba Fett again, you know? I mean, first off, meeting Fennec Shand, because they did have a fight in the Bad Batch. Maybe they'll reference that. I have to believe they will. But Boba Fett, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's canonical that dent in Boba Fett's helmet came from Cad Bane in their duel. So yeah, I mean, does he still have that dent? I think he still has the dent. I know he, at the end, towards the end of Mandalorian, he, you know, repainted his armor and got rid of a lot of the scuffs. But I think the dent is still there. So, oh man, oh man. You know what I just thought too? God, when was the last time we saw Ventress? Because that was always the thing in the Clone Wars that I think they didn't take advantage of. When you have Kid Boba Fett, that's fine, but they didn't use him properly. I thought, it's like, okay, Boba Fett, he's, you know, one of the most beloved characters, even though he did nothing in Empire and Jedi. But it's like, okay, how to make this guy dangerous, you know? How to build this guy up as being dangerous. Being trained by Cad Bane, Asajj Ventress, because they did go on missions together in one of the episodes, and then being trained a bit by Hondo Ohnaka. I believe he interacted with Hondo as well. If you're trained by those three, brilliant. Yeah, no wonder Boba Fett is amazing. And I feel like they didn't take enough advantage of that, but I think of the three of them, the one that Boba Fett had the most interaction with was Cad Bane, I think. So I want to see that meeting now. And yeah, why did I never think? I mean, I just never thought. I figured just the Pikes were just going to come out with blasters or something, you know? I did not in a million years think, oh, they'll hire a bounty hunter themselves. And not only do they hire a bounty hunter, they hire, like, one of the scariest and best bounty hunters. Cad Bane. Whoa. Oh, man, oh, man. Man, oh, Mando. Mando made it to see Luke and Grogu, but nope. Ahsoka was there. Man, freeing the way of the Jedi. if anyone wouldn't think, if there's anyone who would be like, hey, don't go so hard on the attachments, man. If there's anyone who would think that, you would think it would be Ahsoka, because she saw what can happen if you deny attachments. Her master fell. Anakin fell, and if anyone is gonna do that, you'd think it would be Ahsoka, but I guess she's not here to tell Luke his business. She's not a Jedi. Oh, Luke. Oh, the foregoing of attachment, which, I mean, let's be honest, that's kind of what we heard, you know? That's kind of what we heard in, I think in The Last Jedi, that Luke didn't, you know, really change. He just restarted the Jedi Order, but he didn't change it, you know? He didn't fix the problems of the Jedi, he just restarted the Jedi, thus leading to the eventual betrayal of Kylo Ren, you know? The downfall of Ben Solo. So, also, the whole thing of, oh, you have to forego attachments. Really? Are you foregoing your attachment to your sister? Of course, I guess maybe the answer to that is, no, I'm gonna train my sister to be a Jedi. Because we did see that. Was that in, that was in The Rise of Skywalker, I believe. Like, the one good thing from The Rise of Skywalker, showing the flashback of Luke and Leia training as Jedi. Yeah, that was like the one of the few good things in The Rise of Skywalker. So, if we ever see Leia on these shows, that'll be crazy. I mean, there's no reason to think we won't get Luke or Leia in the Ahsoka show that's coming up. Which I know the Ahsoka show, I believe, is supposed to be finding Ezra after the events of, you know, after what happened at the end of Rebels, but I don't know. Poor Mando. He can't go see him. I will say, I like that it wasn't just the normal Jedi, you know, forgo attachments and stuff. I like how Ahsoka put it, that it's like, Grogu has definitely missed him. You know, it's been hard on Grogu. But if he sees Mando, it's gonna be even harder, you know? And I get that, you know? And it's definitely, I mean, if The Mandalorian, if the actual show has given off vibes of, you know, a new father who, you know, just adopted a young child and stuff, then this is now definitely the point where it's like, and he has sent his child off to college, you know, sent his child out into the world. And I like how they deal with that. I like how they deal. He is a father that misses his son, you know, and he wants to, you know, show up and make sure everything's okay, you know, but you kind of got to let him go. And I get that. I definitely understand that. So I like that it's not just the normal, you know, oh, Jedi forgo attachments and stuff. I like how it more ties into their specific connection, you know? So yeah, that was really good. And I also like how they also sort of split it as, well, he's a Mandalorian foundling. It's like, well, maybe now he's a Padawan. And the two don't necessarily mix. The only time they ever did mix was with Tar Vizsla, the only Mandalorian to ever become a Jedi, you know? So yeah, like that is sort of the thing, is that it's very rare, and especially too because, you know, Tar Vizsla at the very least was a Mandalorian who became Jedi. This is different, where Grogu is a foundling. he's not a full Mandalorian yet. You know, he hasn't taken the creed and has a helmet and everything like that. He is literally just someone who is in the care of a Mandalorian, and now he is in the care of a Jedi. But do you keep going as a Mandalorian, or do you keep going as a Jedi? And that is now Grogu's choice. Does he take the Beskar chainmail? Which, really, that entire spear... You had an entire spear of Beskar, and all it did was create this rinky-dink thing of chainmail. I find that a little weird, but I don't know. I just don't know how metal works, but that seemed a bit odd. I feel like there had to have been, like, a lot of leftover Beskar, so... I don't know. But anyway. But yeah, do you choose to return to the Mandalorian, return home, return... as a foundling? Or do you take the lightsaber and become a Jedi? Now, the thing is, we don't know. I like that we don't know what happens to Grogu, All we know is that Kylo Ren murders all the apprentices of Luke Skywalker and basically leaves Luke the last Jedi until Rey comes along. So we don't know. Is Grogu killed by Kylo Ren, or does he return to the Mandalorian? Or, I suppose third option, does he just get away and, not be a Jedi anymore? Like Ahsoka, I guess. Lot of questions. So, which one will he choose? We don't know. But still, it was still amazing to see, even though, yes, it is unfortunately it's the fault of the Jedi. It's the Achilles heel of the Jedi, the whole thing of foregoing attachments. And it's so difficult. Even for the best of the Jedi, Because even Obi-Wan, who honestly is sort of your born-again Jedi, but he still had the attachment to Satine, But Luke isn't. He wants to restart the Jedi Order, but from what I can see, especially inferring from what we see later on, which I must say, this is making The Last Jedi and stuff slightly better, which I've always wanted that. I've always wanted Dave Filoni to come in and fix the sequel trilogy like he did the prequel trilogy. It would be difficult, but I would love to see him do that. So it's just interesting now to sort of wrap that together. But it is sort of the fault that Luke is restarting the Jedi Order, but he's not exactly fixing it, So there's that. But I did love the training, watching Grogu getting better with the Force and everything. We also had his memories of Order 66, which was crazy. We still don't know how he managed to escape the Jedi Temple. I think maybe Ahsoka said in Mando Season 2 that it was a Jedi Master that helped him escape, but then lost his life. But yeah, I don't remember exactly how... I don't remember if it's necessarily stated, but I don't think it really is, how Grogu escaped Order 66, So, but all the training and stuff, using the little ball thing, I don't remember what it's called. That was really cool. I like that. Then, returning to the show that's called The Book of Boba Fett, I do love that going... okay, so we need troops, which at first I was thinking, okay, well, we need troops. Who has a darksaber? The Mandalorian. Why does it... he's not fully, into it yet, but it would be great, kind of pretty much what we had in Rebels, where, Sabine could use the darksaber, rally the Mandalorians to the rebellion, It's like, well, could Din Djarin use the darksaber to rally Mandalorians to Boba Fett? I don't know. But no, instead he went to Mos Pelgo, formerly Mos Pelgo, now just Freetown. And trying to get Cobb Vanth in on it. And I like how they say, it's not really our problem, it's more of a city problem. And then I do like how, but Cobb Vanth is sort of seeing it as, this is bad for the entire planet, not just the cities, but the towns and the villages too. So yeah, so I like that he's gonna try to convince them. But then before he could have a proper meeting, who would show up but Cad Bane? Cad Bane, who killed the deputy, poor guy, he just started out. And then he definitely, I think, clipped, or at least shot. He didn't get a direct shot on Cobb Vanth, but I think he got him more in the arm. So, yeah. But Cad Bane working for the Pikes. Of course. Of course. That makes so much sense, but it's something I would not have thought of. Just because I wouldn't think of a live-action Cad Bane, Oh, it's ridiculous, but I love it. And then the Pikes dropping off a bomb at the cantina. Does that mean Max Rebo's dead? Wait a second. Oh no! Max Rebo and his Jizz Whalers. Oh, I hope the Jizz Whalers are okay. Oh no. Oh man. And if you don't know anything about Max Rebo and his Jizz Whalers, trust me, you can Google it and you should be okay. I think. I know that's weird. Normally we would say don't Google that. I think it's okay. If you type in Max Rebo, then I think you should be okay. It's not what you think if you don't know what I'm talking about. If you do know what I'm talking about, sound off in the comments about how much you like jizz music. Oh, we have a good time here. We have a good time at Star Wars, but yeah, that was a bomb that the Pikes planted. Oh, goodness me. Oh, I think we're in for a crazy season finale. Hopefully it's a season finale to The Book of Boba Fett, but we'll have to see. I think we're in for all-out war. The Pikes versus Boba Fett. And potentially a reunion between Cad Bane, Boba Fett, and Fennec Shand. Oh, this is going to be crazy. Just the fact that they've brought in Cad Bane now is just insane. I'm so in on it. I'm ready. Oh, this is going to be nuts. What a brilliant episode. Again, I'm conflicted because yes, it does feel like, well, the past 2 weeks, we haven't been watching the Book of Boba Fett as we were the first 4 episodes, but I think I'll get over it depending on what we get next episode, If next episode brings it all home, then I think we'll be good, but yeah. Kind of weird not having Boba Fett for 2 episodes, but what can you do? If anything, I feel like if last episode was an episode of The Mandalorian, this was an episode of Star Wars. Because you got The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, Luke, Grogu, Cad Bane, and Boba Fett. And Fennec Shand, and everyone, and Cobb Vanth, and everyone. Like this, I feel like this is quintessentially Star Wars right here. So I'm all in for it. I'm definitely excited. Let's see where we're going next week for the season finale of the Book of Boba Fett. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around to any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Book of Boba Fett reactions, as well as another playlist for all of my Mandalorian reactions if you want to go catch up on those. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys there.